Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors as they play against the Cavaliers out in Cleveland. This Cleveland group has been getting things done. They are putting together an impressive stretch of basketball, only one loss in their last 8 games. We'll see if that continues tonight. And you hear Kyrie Irving's name, and you think of a playmaking point guard. But he is as deadly a shooter, Kenny, as anyone in the league from time to time.
I mean, the guy won the three-point contest, so no surprise there. You know, he's averaged, 2 to 3 three-pointer shots made in the last couple of seasons. Now he's quick to get off his shot off the dribble, which is different from most three-point shooters. That's why some people don't really recognize him as a three-point shooter.
And not only that, Kenny, because he's so fast, you got to respect his drive and give him the space. As soon as you do that, yak him.
Thanks for joining us. Let's go courtside to Kevin Harlan.
That's the sound of the net, Ernie.
Yak him. That's what I hear.
Yak him.
That's what I hear when I shoot.
Every dime is a flake. I'm signed to the book.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The Cleveland Cavaliers coming to this one after a win against the Pistons.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
So Golden State will get the first possession. Now Golden State's starting 5. The Splash Brothers are the guards. Green is out there with Larry Nance and Whitney, and he gets it to go. Irving's got the opening basket of the game for Cleveland.
And how about that one-man fast break?
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
Here's Curry. The shot will not go. And Cleveland the other way now. Irving kicks to Green. Back to Irving. Love outside. No good on the triple. Outside Curry. Fires the 3. Again, Curry missing. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to the Magic in Orlando.
Yeah, they just really struggled to put points on the board throughout that game. You could just see they were pressing. Just couldn't get anything to go on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and guys, once they got spiraling downward, there seemed to be no way to get out of it. All their offense went to pot.
Yeah, early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
What handle? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
On the wing, Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. No one covering.
Good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Green with a screen on Irving. Curry with a wide open look. And Henson pulls it down.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
The drive by Green, and the shot is good.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Irving against Curry. They double-team Curry. Kicks it to Green. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Hits it from 3-point range. Thompson's got 5 points so far. Over in the corner, Green. Love outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Warriors trail by 4. Over to the left wing. Whitney. And another 3 for Golden State.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Green against Curry. A wide open look for Love. And a miss there on the triple. Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Whitney, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
For 3, Love. Another miss by Love.
Nothing dropping for him, so I think in the best interest of his team, he may need to think about not shooting right now.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Lopez, he's checked in for Cleveland. Cavaliers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Here's Green, and it's good. Fought through contact, it's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
As a matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
The Warriors trail. Outside Curry. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. Body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Now, here is Irving. His last outing, he had 8 points. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. The one player on his mind in this matchup, Kevin Love. And it's not for his scoring ability, but for the harm he can do to a team on the backboards. You saw what he can do to teams if he goes unchecked, Coach said. We don't want to let him get up and get over 20 or 30 rebounds on us. And to do that, we got to check him out each time a shot goes up. Guys, easier said than done.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Irving against Curry. On the wing, Thompson. Launches a 3. Here's Whitney, and it's blocked. Irving against Curry. Here's Green. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 9 points for Freak.
I don't think you can say enough about the quarter he's having. Every one of his attempts has gone down.
Curry against Irving. Thompson outside. Outside. Cleveland's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Here's Green, and he takes that one up and out.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
They set the pick off the screen and ends with the layup.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Blatt as he addressed his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Green. Coach said he's the player who should be getting the bulk of their touches early on in this game, and that's certainly nothing unusual for someone with his talent. So still in the opening quarter, and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Some firepower, Clark, from this offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air of confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Uncovered. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
Irving kicks to Green. And so it's Cleveland with it. Irving dishes to Green. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Love. Knocks down the 3-ball. Love's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
Barnes, screen on Irving. Pass to Barnes. Now Whitney takes the 3. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
Cleveland shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line right here.
2 shots.
Free throw drops for Green.
Too easy. Too easy.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Law, the pass to Dillon. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he makes the first.
Oh my God, I just got that.
And he makes both free throws. 9 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Love. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Nice shot there without a second to spare.
You know, as a defending team in that situation, it really irks you to give up a shot like that to close out the quarter. You know, oftentimes those end of quarter points can be the difference in a ball game.
And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his comfort stretching the floor.
Anywhere 5-6 feet outside that three-point line, if I have a dribble, if I catch and shoot, if I have a good look, I think Coach will allow me to take that shot. And it's tough to guard, especially when you see a couple go in. That basket gets a lot bigger.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let it rip.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
You know, it's been about how solid they've been offensively here, really tuned in with one another.
Good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard.
Green in at shooting guard. Taylor is out there with John Henson, and it's Lopez in at the power forward. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Green. 26 points for him last game against Detroit.
But what stood out for me was his gorgeous playmaking out there. I mean, over and over, he was finding his teammates in a great position to score.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Taylor kicks to Green. Henson dishes to Lopez. Taylor passes to Green. 5 on the clock. Here's Lopez.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Green with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. To the middle. Here's Henson. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. And the Cavaliers lead by 1. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Green, the pass to Dillon. And again, no good by Golden State.
Not good shot selection. Long range and a defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not. He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Again, the miss by Thompson.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Here's Green. Can't get it to go. Good D by Thompson.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Green kicks to Barnes. Off target with his 3.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons made some major contributions. He dropped in 26 points, and as always, piling up rebound after rebound as well. It was just a great outing for him, and nobody could slow him down. Something we're seeing consistently now, Kevin.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you. Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Here's Sampson. That's good. Sampson's got his first basket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Irving kicks to Henson. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Now here's Barnes. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Magic in Orlando. And it's Thompson again missing.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his mates in the last quarter.
Irving can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And the Warriors miss again. Cleveland with the ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
So they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Now, here's Curry. 11 points for him in that last game against Orlando. They get it back. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
2 shots. Roof shots.
And the first one at the line is good. A change here. And both free throws good for Green. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Pass to Hanson. There's the pick. Dishes it to Lynn. On the wing, Irving. 8 points for him. 5 to shoot. Love, no good. Warriors shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. No luck. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Irving up top. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Here's Long, the big dunk at the end of the break.
Wow, that's a really good finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Irving laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
He's just too quick for his man. Left him in the rearview mirror and knocked it down.
Whitney misses. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Lynn dishes to Lopez. Here's Love, and the layup is good. Love's got 7 points in the game.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Curry passes to Whitney. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got assist number 5 here tonight. And on the way from Irving for 3. And we finished one half of basketball. Cavaliers lead by 6. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Yes, Kevin, here with Stephen Curry. And Steph, you've had to deal with a lot of defensive pressure. What do you need to do to counteract that?
I just got to slow down. I mean, we're playing good defense, trying to trap the ball screens and take them out the three-point line. But, you know, just got to be aggressive, keep getting shots up, making the right plays, and no turnaround.
Steph, thank you so much. Kevin, it's not easy in the NBA.
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow here on 2K Sports.
Hey guys, some keys to talk about from what I've seen so far. This is a tight ball game, but remember, this is our house. Our passing has been very precise. I'll give you guys a lot of credit for that. We've been extremely smart with the ball, basically haven't given them any gifts whatsoever. I'll say this for us though, our shot selection has been terrific. We haven't forced things, and the shots are dropping for us because of that patience. And I don't want us moving things along too quickly to start the third quarter. A casual tempo will suit us just fine right now. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Larry Nance out there with Draymond Green and Whitney. Nance a screen on Irving. The pass to Whitney. Here's the three. Out to Thompson. Nance a screen. Second shot opportunity. And Henson sends it back. They double team Curry. Green the pass to Whitney. And finally they hit one. 14 points for him.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Here's Curry, following the basket by Freak. Nance outside for three. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Love's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half. Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Thompson for the triple. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 6 assists now in the game.
Ledee just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Well, there haven't been many misses at the line for this group of players. This is how the shooting guards around the league stack up when it comes to free throw shooting in the past 10 games. Freak is second.
And one of the benefits of being as fantastic at the free throw line as he is it allows him to be really aggressive at driving the lane.
Which he is, very aggressive. He'll explode from his usual spot on the perimeter toward the rack, looking for contact, seeking it out, trying to get himself to the foul line.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage inside. You know, no time wasted getting that ball up the floor for the uncontested finish.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And Love gets it to go.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And Cleveland making a change here. Patterson's checked in.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Now here's Green. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Thompson.
Talk about some great numbers for Green. 22 points and 6 assists.
And he's turning this court into his own private playground.
Boy, that's certainly what it feels like, doesn't it? I mean, we're watching this guy do it all. And he's doing it with flavor.
Free throw drops for Green. And Cleveland making a change here. Sampson's checked in. And both free throws good for Green.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
To the wing right side. Nobody near Barnes. And no good. And a chance to take the lead. There's the feed to Taylor. And he banks in the layup. Taylor's got his first points of the game.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
That's good. 16 points for Klay Thompson.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
You know what? You're right. Neither side has been able to hang on to the lead for any kind of time at all.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes. I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Looking at the Cavaliers over the last 10 and how they compare to the rest of the league, this is what we've got. First in field goal percentage. First and lowest turnovers a game. And they're number 1 in opponent scoring. They don't allow teams to get into a rhythm offensively, and thus they're able to hold those points down.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Now here's Green. He's got 26. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going and you just want to keep it going.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Now Cleveland moving it up.
How nice was that alley-oop? Those two really have a good connection.
Yeah, read each other so well. It's a play I'm sure, Clark, they love to run.
And as a receiver, though, he doesn't necessarily feel the need to go for that monster finish. Just the nice little silky smooth layup.
Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Law. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
And so here is Golden State following the miss by Freak. And that one's good. Barnes.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
They get it back.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
The drive.
Whoa. And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really,
good try.
In a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, you do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Shot's good. And now a 5-point Cleveland lead.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Here's Barnes following the basket by Freak. And the rejection by Love.
And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
Boy, they got to do it fast. They must hurry from here.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in. Outside, Green. Here's Irving. Love, a good look. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be.
Henson's checked in for Lopez. And the Warriors checked in for Barnes. Sweetney, he's covered by Irving. Nance outside. 1 second left. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Cleveland ahead. They're up by 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Warriors trail by 5. John Henson out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Jeremy Lin. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Hanson in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
That's what this team needs right now. Solid scoring chances.
Here's Lin. Larry Nance making his last shot. Henson. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Shooting for Cleveland, John Henson. At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw.
Kevin, right now, they're doing a good job at the line. They're hovering around 83, 84, 85% from the strike. That's good stuff. I mean, that's well done.
Now here's Curry. He dishes it to Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And that's 18 points for Klay Thompson.
just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Henson against Nance. The screen from Thompson. Curry kicks to Green. Warriors the rebound.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Here's Curry. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Green the screen. Here's Nance. Bangs home the trifecta. Nance has got 5 points now in the quarter.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
And a foul call on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And it's tied up with that one. Taylor's checked in for Cleveland. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And here are the Cavaliers now. Irving dishes to Taylor. He feeds it to Lynn. And the 3 ball is good. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
This game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Thompson passes to Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Green's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Irving attacking.
Move the ball. Stick it to
Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Now, here is Irving. Love with the screen for Irving. The drive by Love. That's good. Now it's a 4-point Cavalier lead.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Curry kicks to Green. Green with a screen on Lynn. Back to Green. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Lynn kicks to Love. The 10-footer. Can't hit. Nance with some nice D. Warriors trail by 4. Taylor with the rebound.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
And that is good. And that's 13 points for Love.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here. Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
It's a pick by Love. They set the screen. 6 to shoot. Irving dishes to Love. Here's Taylor. Here's Henson. Nails the baby hook. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint. Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
It's a pick by Love. Off the screen. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Lynn's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, a fantastic quarter for him here in the 4th. I mean, efficiency personified here.
And it's blocked. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Great D that time from Green. Warriors trail by 6. Here's Thompson, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
When you're hot, you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Thompson. 18 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
And really now you can tell the defense starting to have second thoughts in terms of how they're going to play him. That's 12 points from long range.
Barnes is checked in for Golden State. And so Thompson nails both of them.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Cavaliers with the rebound. Love's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Irving passes to Green. Feeds it to Love. And stolen by Barnes. Thompson outside. Lets the 3 fly. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Barnes. Irving kicks to Green. Thompson comes with the double team. Irving drives in. Henson. Irving lays it in without an inch of room around him. Irving's got 6 here in this quarter.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. The message, stick with it. He said the game is right there, fellas, right there for the taking. But we've got to play with purpose and precision. Kevin, can they get it done?
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one.
Lots of room. Bullseye.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Outside Curry. A floater. It's good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
No question about it. Curry is on fire right now.
Green. Good.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Golden State's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Curry attacking. Inside, Nance nails it.
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time, milk the clock a little bit.
Now, here's Green. He kicks to Love. 6 on the shot clock. Yes!
Man, it's really tough to stop Love right now.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Stolen by Henson. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession.
At the line, New York Cavaliers. 3. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
At the line, New York Cavaliers. Kyrie Irving. 2 shots.
gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
To the left side wing. Out to Thompson. From deep. The shot no good. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but Clark, a win nonetheless.
Yeah, and it appeared to me as though the fans gave them the emotional boost they needed down the stretch, Kevin. This crowd was not going to let this one slip away.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Yes, I'm here with Kevin Love, and Kevin, a very big effort to come away with this game, see of this team to pull out a win like this.
We're just giving ourselves a chance to win. So, we're really just grinding it out as much as we possibly can. We're getting better every day. So, we're happy we got this win. I got to get it all to my teammates and my coaches.
Hard work pays off, Kevin. Great job. Guys, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is the game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.